Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video about postpartum because I am currently going through it for the second time. Um, my first pregnancy was a boy, and this one is a girl. I just had her a month and 2 weeks ago. So I want to have a realistic talk that no one talks about postpartum. Mine's isn't as bad as it was the first time because I think I tried to prepare myself for it, and like if I notice myself slipping, then I end up trying to do something about it pretty quick, believe me. So first of all, we're going to talk about birth and afterbirth. With me, the first time I had an emergency C-section. This time I had a planned C-section. One of the things that killed me the most was the contractions because they don't stop after you give birth. And for me, um, mine was because I think they were worse because I was breastfeeding. And when you breastfeed, it gives you more contractions. If you don't know, now you know. They were horrible. I was getting a pretty good flow or whatever at first. I had the tube still up there. That made it even worse because I couldn't get comfortable for anything. And of course, being sliced open, I couldn't get comfortable anyway. When we came home, I was still contracting for probably a good 2 weeks. But I have to say, I had a pretty fast recovery after my C-section. All I did was walk around. Force yourself to get up. If you can't, you can't. But don't just sit there. If you're able to, just try, because the more you move around, the more you walk and everything, the better it'll get, the faster you'll heal. Now, like I said, if you can't, you can't, you know. Don't force yourself. Just try is the best you can do. Just try. And if you are a breastfeeding mom, don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. It's hard. You have to wake up every 2 to 3 hours. Me, sometimes I wake up every 4 hours, or I slip a lot, but I do get a lot of milk. Just take your time. Be patient with your body. Your body's going through a lot. You're going through a lot. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overdo yourself. Just take your time. Figure out what schedule is best for you. See what works for you. It's different stuff for everybody. Like I said, mine varies. Sometimes every 2 hours, 4 hours. Sometimes every 8 hours. It really just depends. But I do have a lot of frozen milk now. So that's why I'm getting into every 8 hours, because if my breasts hurt, then I'm going to have a pretty bad day. Don't forget, you're going to also bleed for a while. Mine, I bled for days straight, and then it started stopping for like a day or two. And then out of nowhere, I'd start bleeding. Don't worry about it unless it's happening for more than whatever your doctor recommends it to happen, how many weeks. If you notice like big clots or something, call your doctor or go to the hospital, you know. I can say I had a lot of hair loss. My hair started shedding. My hair grew really slow when I was pregnant, but I noticed like hair on my legs and stuff will grow a lot faster, and I'm already pretty hairy, but it will grow a lot faster. But I can say, you know, take your time, take a breather. If your baby is freaking out, the baby is crying, and you're really, really tired, or you're getting really, really frustrated, if you don't have anyone there to help you, it is okay, as long as the baby doesn't do what my baby does. When my baby's crying because she's breastfed, she likes to be on me 24/7. And if she doesn't feel me after a while, she'll start screaming, crying. And she'll start doing this thing where it sounds like she's about to run out of breath, like she's about to have a heart attack. Unless your baby does that, because that freaks me out, so I go right to her. I don't let her cry long at all because I hear her do that sometimes. If I'm like making the bottle and she's not in my arms and she automatically does that, then I go straight to her because I feel like my child is about to run out of breath because she's a brat. Um, if your child's just crying and you need a break, call somebody to help you or walk out the room just for a second. Close the door if you have to, just for a second. Make sure the baby is in a secure place and just breathe a couple times. Try to block out the noise just for a second and breathe. Like I said, if you can, call somebody to come and help you. Or if you have a significant other or somebody there with you already, just tell them, like, hey, I need a second, you know, and you shouldn't have to explain much that you need a second, okay? Um, Try to get as much help as you can. I'm trying to give some good advice here because, like I said, this is my second time. I have a 2-year-old toddler and a newborn. So I'm really tired a lot, but what my fiance does is on his days off, which is really sweet, he will wake up early in the morning with both the kids and he will let me sleep in. If I'm asleep till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he will let me sleep in because he knows while he's at work, I'm at home with the kids and I wake up in the middle of the night with the baby. I did have him get up in the middle of the night. Well, he got up willingly, and I had him get up in the middle of the night a couple times so far when I was just like too tired and I couldn't do it. And he had to work within the next couple hours, and he still got up and helped me. And that really meant a lot. So, if you have someone there to help you, get help. It's okay. I don't want help from anyone except for my fiance. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Even if I'm about to lose my mind, I will deal with it on my own. I don't need outside help. I want only me and my fiance, only our newborn to be comfortable with me and my fiance, pretty much. I'm a very closed in person and a very strict mom on who I want and what I want around my kids. That's the only reason for that being. But like I said, we do a great job by ourselves. But, if you don't have that help, it is okay. Just try to find someone that you trust and, you know, that you love or whatever. Whatever makes you feel better, whoever makes you feel better, have them help. It will make all of the difference. I'm here to be truthful. I'm here to be real. It is not easy. And it's not the worst part. People say it's the easiest part, but the easiest part is when the child's a couple months and that baby is sleeping all night. And whether you're breastfeeding or not breastfeeding, your child's still getting up damn near every couple hours to eat. It's tiring, it's stressful, it's whatever, you know. But I'm on my second kid, and I've helped raise babies my whole life. I've been around kids my whole life, and I was always practically the oldest. So, I'm pretty good with it now. Like I said, on my second kid, I'm good with it. But on my first one, oh, my postpartum was horrible. I lost my mind. I had to refine myself. I had to do stuff and stay away from people that triggered me in any kind of way. There's a lot of things I had to do to put myself back together, and there's a lot of things I shouldn't have did because my postpartum was driving me crazy and I just wanted to get away. But don't run. You might feel like you want to run. You might feel like you don't want to do certain things and everything, but push through it. It will be fine. You will feel like it's the hardest thing in the world and that you can't make it, that you can't do it. Just remember, look in the mirror, say, this is my baby. I brought this baby into the world. My baby deserves better. I deserve better. Pull yourself together. Get it together, mama. You got this. There is Once we give birth, there is nothing that we can't handle. I promise you. We are the strongest people. Once we have a child and we give birth, once we walk out of there, we should feel like Superwoman. Like nothing and no one, anything can hurt us, touch us. It might be hard at first, but just know you got this. And if anyone actually watches this, because I really want to get across to other women, and if you guys want me to, ask questions and stuff in the comments, and I'll get back to you. And I'll make more videos. If I have to, I'll make 30-second videos just for you to answer your questions. But I just honestly want to help other moms out there that's struggling, because my first time around, I had nobody. And I think part of me wanted it that way because of the people around me. I don't like them as moms or as people much. And I'm completely different. People see me one way, but on the inside, I'm a complete different person. And yeah. I mean, I went through it alone, but I kind of wanted to. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I didn't need people telling me what they were like, or what happened to them, or what they were doing, or just whatever, because like I said, I don't like them as a mom or a people or a person or whatever. Then again, I'm not a people person. So if you want to be a people person or not a people person with me, I'm okay with it. But I am here to talk. I'm not here for views or anything, but I would actually like to talk to other women. As comfortable as I am right now, that's how comfortable I would like you to be. And just remember, it's okay. You're going to get through it. Push through it. Don't let any and everyone tell you what to do, how to be a mom. You figure out what you want. If you have standards or whatever that you set with your child and with you and how you want to be, you do that and you stick to it. And whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel like the best mom in the world, that's what you do. And always remember, make time for yourself. Please make time for yourself whenever you can. You'll enjoy yourself, whether it's watching your favorite shows, whether it's listening to music. You can do it with the baby laying on you. You can do it by yourself. Whatever you want to do. Take a long hot shower, put on some music while you're listening to the shower while someone's watching the baby, and just jam. Shave your legs, whatever you want to do. But just don't forget to make time for yourself, because if you don't, you might lose yourself, and that can go a complete different way. So just remember, it's all about you. You have the baby has support, the baby's needs are met. Just don't forget about yourself. Thank you for your time.